All right, good evening and welcome to this game of the Kitchener Lady Rangers versus the Woolwich Wild. Broadcasting live from the Dan Snyder Memorial Arena in beautiful Elmira, Ontario, located in the township of Woolwich. I'm Jason. I'm here with my compadre Derek. Say hi, Derek.
Hi, everyone.
And our cameraman producer Rob Egelton on the Rob Egelton YouTube network. So tonight we're going to be watching the Kitchener Lady Rangers take on the Woolwich Wild in provincial playdown action. For those of you who don't know, there's a difference between provincial playdowns and divisional playoffs. This is a playdown. In this bracket, some of the teams are the same teams in our division and some aren't. In this case, Woolwich is in both our division and our bracket. In this case, we're meeting for the playdowns. The top teams from our bracket will be moving on to provincials. Something to look forward to, don't you think, Derek?
Absolutely, yeah. It should be it's interesting to play against teams that you don't necessarily play against in the regular season. Always good to see some new faces and not necessarily know what to expect coming into it. I was talking to the coaches before the game here, and they were saying that they wanted to see the girls spread the ice and start really quick. So we'll see if they can do that.
Yeah, they can get a jump on this game. Collect a few early goals would really go a long way. Now, we did see last week, a rare goal was scored against our team, and the girls came back and they seemed almost angry and scored 7 more.
Yes. Yeah, they answered really well. They don't allow a lot of goals, play pretty strong defensively as well as having great goaltending, which is always key. So we'll see what happens tonight. And
looks like things are getting underway here. Got McDonald at center, Irvine off to the left. Wilcox back on the right. Game is underway. Are we missing anyone today, Derek?
not that I'm aware of.
And that wasn't mentioned by the coaches. So the Woolwich Wild are in white. The Lady Rangers always looking good in blue. Rangers get it out of their zone. Race is on. Into the blue line. McDonald tries to knock it in. They're offside. Wild up with it. Wild pushing up the board. Picks it up by Wolf. Wolf in the corner. Wolf brings it around. Wolf taking her time over to Wolcott. Wolcott trying to bang it out. McDonald now knocks it into the neutral zone. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. Gets picked up by the Wild. Wild now shoots it up. Wild then knocks it into the Ranger end. An easy cover by Lily Dombrowski.
One of the challenges for the Rangers coming into this is they haven't been on the ice a whole lot lately in the last few weeks. There really haven't been a lot of practices or games, so they're maybe a little bit rusty. Although that wasn't an issue last week.
It sure wasn't. Oh, cross-ice pass to Connell. Connell in for the neutral zone. Connell in over the blue line. Ditches around the back of the Wild net. Gets picked up by Coy. Coy battling it out. Wild comes over, they're trying to get with an ice. Goes down Doring now. Doring trying to get up with it. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Wild now trying to bring it across. Easily interrupted by Trisha Coy. Coy now tries to chip it out. Naya Staub now with it, trying to chip it out. And the Wild now with the long shot off the net from the defenseman.
The girls were actually going to have an exhibition game against Oakville on the weekend, but that got canceled due to that big winter storm that was there.
I was used to say sometimes judgment's a better part of valor, Derek, because it was treacherous roads, and I'm actually glad they didn't make that trek. Now, I did look at the provincial playdowns, and it looks like Oakville has a very good chance of making it into the provincials as well. So we may end up meeting them anyways down the road.
Perfect.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I got to see all about that weather that we were facing as I was driving back from Montreal during that.
Oh, no.
It was a good time.
Puck's down to the neutral zone. Wild picking it up. Wild tries to dump it in. Irvine. Over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew trying to get the shot off. Egelton now. Nope. Puck gets loose. Cross ice. Great back checking by Jonkus. Jonkus manages to chip it away. pick up by Irvine.
It's big having her back.
Egelton tries to get the cross ice pass. Doesn't get picked up, and icing's called. They'll be coming back.
Bit of a scrambly start to this game. Neither team really managing to get many good opportunities.
I'll tell you one thing, I do love watching hockey in this rink. There's no netting to impede our view.
Yeah, beautiful facility.
Okay, here comes Wilcott. Wilcott over McDonald. McDonald in over the blue line. McDonald has to dump it in the corner. Wilcott battling it out. Dumps it back in the corner behind the Wild net. Met by Irvine. Into the corner. Irvine now back to Egelton. Egelton fighting for it along the boards. Dumps it back in the corner. Wild picks it up. Back to Egelton. Egelton takes a shot off net. Puck comes around. There's O.J. Worrell. O'Connell. Puck gets loose in the neutral zone. Wild now on the attack. McDonald back checks it. Wild didn't have a chance there. Wild now with it, trying to pick it up. Takes a long shot off net. Here comes Chichikoy. Chichikoy knocks in the neutral zone. Here comes Egelton. Egelton carrying it through neutral zone. Gets picked up. Chichikoy picks up the loose puck. Tries to chip it through the neutral zone. Passes back to Worrell. Worrell now. Worrell looking for a pass. Chips up to Connell. Connell tips it in. It's in the corner. Coy now behind the net, trying to pick it up. Net by Doring. There's Taylor. Taylor tries to get across ice to Connell. Oh, Connell couldn't get her stick on it. There's Taylor. Taylor to Wolf. Wolf now battling in the corner. Doring comes to help out. Loose puck comes out. Taylor goes way back to pick it up. And that'll be called icing.
I think this is a big ice surface. It's kind of hard to tell because there isn't a big gap between the hash marks and the boards that you often see on really big ice surfaces, but it does seem like it's quite long. Maybe it's just the angle we're looking at it from.
Well, sometimes angles can play. Oh, loose puck in front of the net. Torres tries to chip it in, couldn't get it. Taylor now. Taylor takes a shot towards the net. Torres now, battling it out. Torres behind the net, going for the puck behind the net. Torres looking for a place to put it. Tries to dish it back. For Jonkus. Loose puck comes up. Taylor keeps it in the neutral zone. Bartholomew now with it. Bartholomew dumps it in the corner. Jonkus going to meet the Wild. Tries to chip it out. Loose puck mid-ice. Loose puck through neutral zone. The Wild tries to dump it in the Ranger zone. Taylor picks it up. Taylor shoots it out. Back in the neutral zone. DDD pass from the Wild. There goes McDonald. Tries to chip out the board. Great defensive play by Wolf. McDonald now with the puck. McDonald. Here comes McDonald in over the blue line. McDonald trying to make a shot. Angled off. Babcock now. Babcock tries to keep it in. Over to Irvine. Irvine in the corner. Tries to put it out front. Nia Staub now with it. Nia Staub battling it out. There's Irvine trying to get the shot off. Great defensive play by the Wild to keep that shot from happening. I'll tell you right now, if she would have got that shot off, it would have been in the net.
It was a prime scoring opportunity, but the Wild did a good job defending.
Puck comes back behind the Ranger end.
There really haven't been a whole lot of great scoring opportunities at either end.
No, that was a dangerous move right there.
Innocent looking shot, but
Irvine manages to chip it out of the zone. Rangers are going for a wholesale change here. Quick change. Wild are now back on the attack. Cross-ice pass. Wild now in over the blue line. Takes a long shot at the net. Gets deflected wide. Rangers now behind the net. Nyastad putting the challenge on. We've seen a lot of pressure being put on the Wild. Here comes Nyastad. Nyastad's trying to chip it up. The Doring. Doring clean-handed pass. There's Connell. Connell chips it in. Wild now gets it over the end. Puck slides to the neutral zone. Egelton pick it up in the corner. Egelton chips it around. Up to Doring now. Here comes Doring. Doring puts on the speed. Handles it, keeps some D. Has to dump it in the corner. Puck down the net. Connell. Wild come out with it. Tries to knock it out. Egelton knocks it back into the behind the net. Wild now controlling the puck.
Both teams are breaking out really clean. If either one of them can manage to get the other one hemmed in their zone, then it'll cause some headaches with this big ice surface. I think we'll see some tired players.
Oh, puck comes out.
One of the rare whistles we've seen so far. That was a long stretch. It's only a minute 32 left in this period.
No score, minute 32 left.
Great hockey so far. Very evenly matched teams. We'll see who's got the stamina to keep this going.
Jonk is taking the face off. Wins the face off. Back to Torres. Back to Egelton. Egelton now. Chips it up to Jonkus now. Jonkus over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew trying to get through. Torres now with it. Over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew now drops it. Drop that back to, pardon me? Jonkus. There was Jonkus again. Last size pass. Rangers come back up with it. Egelton now. Egelton tries to chip it up to Jonkus. Jonkus now with it. Jonkus making a move. Jonkus is going to take a shot. Gets interrupted. Interrupted and disrupted. Oh, breakdown by the Wild. Little one-on-one. Long shot. Wild break through that of the Roman zone with that and come up with the one long shot on Dombrowski.
Woolwich ended up breaking the ice.
43 seconds left in the first.
Yeah, a rare misstep for the Rangers defensively. Just trying to pinch up at the wrong time there and wasn't able to quite connect with the puck properly.
Wild with it. Wild trying to get out of their zone. Loose puck comes back down. Gets covered by Dombrowski. McDonald taking the face off. Wild come up with it. Wild now takes another long shot on Dombrowski. Taylor tries to clear the puck. Cross-ice pass to Irvine. Wilcott. Wild managed to chip it out of their zone. And that'll be icing. That'll be coming all the way back. 5 seconds left in the first period.
Just enough time to get a shot off.
Face off. Wild dice the puck. There it is. That's the end of the first period. Woolwich Wild lead 1-0.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched teams. Seems like there's a lot of space out there on that ice, so got to focus on clean puck movement and making sure players are playing their positions. So far, great hockey game.
I'm not sure where Woolwich is in the standings now for the division. I believe they're in the they're below the halfway mark, are they not?
I'm not sure actually. I didn't do do a whole lot of research before this game, unfortunately.
Both teams are getting their instructions here from their coaches. I just want to welcome you all to the Rob Egelton YouTube channel. You're watching the Kitchener Lady Rangers taking on the Woolwich Wild here in the Dan Snyder Memorial Arena in beautiful Elmira, Ontario, township of Woolwich. This is part of the Provincial playdowns. Kitchener Lady Rangers in blue and our Woolwich Wild in white. Actually, the Woolwich Wild are in 6th place in the division.
Reasonable.
Which is reasonable. This team are no strangers to each other. They've met each other a few times. Here comes Doran now. Doran now, run over the blue line. Great hands on Doran. Gets it back to Connell. Connell back to Wolf. Wolf now with it. Wolf looking for room. Wolf out front to Connell.
Great chance. Great try.
The Wild come out with that. Chichikoi now behind in the corner with it. Chichikoi trying to get it around. Doring now battling against the boards. Doring back to Taylor. Taylor to Doring. Loose puck. Back to Taylor. Taylor takes a long shot. Bounces.
Oh, what a funny bounce. Oh. That puck was still loose in the middle of the crease there as well.
It sure was. She caught it in her mid of edge initially. And Chloe Connell, as always, is in the right spot at the right time, trying to knock her in.
Yeah, right where you need to be, right in that crease. Making life difficult for the goalie.
Face off in the Wild zone. Wild come out with it in the corner. John gets down to Staub. Nope, Staub didn't get to it. Good stop by her. Oh, and
offside.
Wild are offside.
One thing I'm noticing is the Wild team, they do back check really hard. So they always have numbers back. I haven't seen a single one-on-one so far.
Well, they've had experience in knowing how we play, so they might be gearing their game a little bit towards that. Here comes Torres. Torres now into the corner with it. Tries to put it out front. Gets deflected. Staub moves up. Staub now. Putting the pressure on. Loose puck along the boards. Another long shot. And the Wild are trying to move it out. Bartholomew putting the pressure on. Now Jonkis comes up with it. Stretch here. And here come the Wild. In over the blue line. Making the move. Long shot. Irvine tried to get out. Couldn't get it out. There's Babcock trying to work it out. There's Staub now. Staub to Wilcott. Jonk is battling it out with the Wild in the corner. Puck comes up. Wild come out with it. Wild goes for wraparound stuff. Covered by Dombrowski. The Rangers are taking the opportunity to change a few players out. Puck. Wild comes up with another there. And Rangers are getting called for interference.
I didn't see it. There was a Wild player down in front of the net, but I didn't see what happened.
And they're still trying to figure out who it is.
Oh, it was the goalie.
So, interference call against Dombrowski.
You see that one?
No.
No, you sure don't. And they're putting CC Irvine in the box to serve for Lily Dombrowski.
He just finished a long shift, so that's likely why.
Yeah. And the Wild will have the first power play of the game. McDonald taking the face off. DDD pass by the Wild. Egelton lets that bounce off here. Laurel tried to get it out, couldn't do it. Wilcott now chasing, putting the pressure on the Wild. There's the Wild with it. The Wild couldn't keep up. McDonald putting the pressure on now. Wild killing their own penalty here.
That was really nice passing by the Wild team. Really stretching the players out and then finding that seam pass.
And we're going for a wholesale change here for the Rangers. Taylor and Wolf on D. Torres and Doring on the forward. Wolf battling out in the corner, on 2-on-1. Putting pressure on, lots of pressure.
And getting the better of them.
Yeah, she's pinning both of them, eating up some time here. Here comes Taylor now trying to get it out. Wild managed to keep it in and send it back in the corner. Taylor back behind the net. Taylor now looking for a place to put it. Dekes her way out, sends it. Old school all the way down the ice. And there's the Wild picking up, trying to get behind their own net. Torres down there deep, putting the pressure on. Doring now. Doring in the neutral zone with it. Passes it back to deep. Another icing it back down there again. Wolves pick it up. Doring with lots of pressure down deep. And Taylor, it's a long shot from center ice. And we have 20 seconds left in this penalty. Here comes Bartholomew. Bartholomew with it now. Bartholomew in over the blue line. Bartholomew making the move. Getting pinched off. He's holding in the corner. Great time. And
she drew a penalty.
She just drew a penalty for tripping. Great.
Uh-oh. Just give her a hack back. Yeah, she got away with it.
Okay, now the Rangers will get their first. There's 1 second. Get this. 1 second left in the Ranger penalty. As the Wild goes to the bench for tripping. 2 minutes. Tripping. So we got 1 second of 4-on-4 hockey there, Rob.
That's bad.
There's the puck's dropped.
I'm not sure which team is moving the puck better right now. They're both moving it pretty well, to be honest. Rangers onto the power play.
Rangers are Wild ice the puck. Staub's there to pick it up. Staub now chipping it up to Irvine. Irvine fresh out of the box. Irvine now in over the blue line. Irvine trying to get over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew.
Oh, just off balance.
Almost got the shot off in
Right
time.
away.
The Wild managed to get out of the zone. Staub's there to pick it up. Lots of pressure though. Staub now with it. Back to Jonkus. Jonkus trying to get around the stripes there. Jonkus
Nice
now.
play by the ref.
He was very nimble.
Impressive.
In over the blue line now. Getting pinched off in the corner. Loose puck behind the net. Trisha Coy now with it. Trisha Coy comes up with it. Tries to take a shot, but it goes behind the net again. Loose puck behind the net. Met by the Wild, who tries to get it out. Couldn't get the stick on it. Gets to that time. Egelton now to meet it in the Rangers' own end. Egelton back to Babcock. Babcock dumps it in. Doring now. Doring. Oh. That was a very close offside.
Rangers need to do a better job of moving the puck tape to tape here. They're doing a lot of area passes and using the boards a lot, but they're not getting that puck crisply to each other.
I think a few people might be rewinding that. Take a look. Let's see if that was offside or not.
Yeah.
It was close. Loose puck. There's O.J. Worrell. Worrell now. Tries to get it Doring. Chichikoi now. Chichikoi. Carries it up. Loose puck in the corner. Met by Troy Connell. Chip back to O.J. O.J. Worrell now. Puts it over front to Chichikoi. Chichikoi couldn't get a stick on it.
Pass. Put it in.
Puck sneaks back by O.J. He manages to chip it back to the neutral zone. Loose puck in the neutral zone, picked up by the Wild. Wild is now full strength. Both teams full strength. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second period. Woolwich Wild lead 1-0. You're watching Rob Egelton YouTube channel. Doring now. Doring behind their own net. Here comes Doring. Tries to chip it out.
Yeah, they're sealing off that wall really well. Rangers need to move that puck through the middle of the ice to get it out.
Egelton chips it up to McDonald now. McDonald tries to get it up. Wild get it out, and the Rangers go offside. Rangers come back, they're back onside. Battling the puck out along the blue line on the boards. Here comes Irvine. Irvine now with it. Irvine trying to get a shot off. Yeah! Irvine with the shot. I believe that hit the goalie's
skate, went 5-hole.
Great shot. C.C. Irvine ties it up. 1-1. Both teams are now set up for the Louis Torres now with it. 2 minutes left in the second period. Torres goes for the wraparound. Oh, couldn't get it off. Loose puck. Jonkus now. Jonkus with it, tries to get out front. Wild come on top. Wild now moving with it.
I see what you mean, Derek. The Wild seem to always have their forwards only shooting towards the blue line.
Oh, great play by Torres to Bartholomew now.
Back now, so it's always shorthanded. What the Rangers are going to need to do is try to attack with all 5 players. So move up together as a unit as opposed to oftentimes you'll see defensemen just kind of slowly work their way up the ice, not necessarily join the rush. If they can get all 5 players going up the ice quickly, then you may be able to catch them with that high slot pass.
Back underway here. Here comes the boy chasing behind the net. Wild trying to chip it out. Taylor now with it. Taylor now. Taylor looked back to make sure nobody was offside and then moved in hard with it. Taylor's still with it. Taylor circling back. Taylor's still with it. Taylor looking for the shot.
Oh, good save.
Really good save by the Wild goalie. Thanking her net for that one.
Yeah.
1 minute, 7 seconds left in the second period. Doring gets the face off. Loose puck in through the corner. Wild now trying to get out of his zone. That's not going to happen. Now Chichikoi comes up with it. Nia Stock takes a long shot. Gets covered quickly by the goalie. It looks like Chloe Connell took a shot from behind that probably should have been called.
That's the price you pay for getting in that blue paint. Somebody's got to do it.
We got lucky there, I think, because she could have easily got called for penalty. Even though she fell into the other player.
Yeah. I think that was the right play by the refs there and on call.
Yeah.
I haven't really disagreed with the call so far.
No,
They've done a good job.
The Well legit.
Wild now working on it. There's Jonkus now. Oh, here comes Staub. Staub takes a long shot. Staub from the point. Amazing. Naya Staub, almost from the blue line, buries a long
That
shot.
was what from high slot area?
25 and a half seconds left in the second period. Who said goalies don't score? 25 seconds left in the second period. McDonald takes the face off. Rangers come out with it. Wilcott in hot pursuit. Wild trying to just play with it, get out of the zone so they can get out of this period.
We're starting to see the Rangers hem the Wild into their own zone as well.
Wild now on the attack. Tries to get the shot off. McDonald comes up with it. The hand is up.
Babcock's going to get a hooking call on that play.
Yep, you called it. Babcock to the sin bin. Wait for the sign. No sign, but I'll believe it when you say it's hooking. All right, now that takes us into the third period there, Derek. What are we looking to see in the third period?
I think the Rangers are going to want to start to turn up the pace on this game and make sure that they're attacking with all five players. They're starting to do a good job of hemming Wild into their zone, but first we got to get through this penalty kill. Fortunately, the Rangers have lots of experience with that.
Well, I think I
They're
pointed.
the most experienced.
Well, actually, we've dropped several positions, and for the most penalties in the province, we are now we're quite high, but we're not first anymore.
We're up there.
Last time I checked,
That's
with
good.
it.
That's good to hear.
Has Mount Forest overtaken us in that respect?
They have not.
No.
No, we're still. And we'll be meeting Mount Forest, who's the fourth place team in our division. We're the first place team. We'll be finishing the series. Well, actually, technically, it's the first team to have 4 points for the divisional playoff. That game's coming up, I believe, next week. Like I was saying earlier, this is a provincial playdown game, and the two top teams from this bracket will be moving on to provincials.
We won't be there for that game either, unfortunately.
Nope. There we go. Plays underway. Torres now. Torres challenging them, and Torres just battling it out. Torres just putting the pressure on, not letting him come up. Really pinning there. Wild now, making a move. Trying to get through the neutral zone. Egelton now with it. Egelton trying to knock it back. Puck goes behind the net. There's Worrell trying to chip it out. Worrell over Egelton. Egelton sends it down the ice. Shot on net from the other side of the ice. Minute 20 left in the Wild power play here. Wild now, trying to get their action together here. Cross ice pass, lots of pressure from Jonkus.
Rangers are playing a T-style defensive posture on this penalty kill, so they were stacking 3 players deep across that blue line and trying to hold the blue line while one player put pressure on the puck. Sometimes you'll see teams run like a V or a wedge shape and try to force the player down one side of the ice versus the other, or you can try to hold them up at the that blue line pinch obviously worked because they got the offside.
That did take a little bit of the wind out of the sails for Woolwich. Woolwich now on the attack. We're gonna have a bouncing puck here. Taylor tries to send it out, but it gets stopped by Wild. Wild takes a long shot. Dombrowski just brushes it aside. Oh, and
Almost kept that in.
Taylor tried to get it out, but it got stopped. It got out of the zone.
Step on a step.
And Taylor sends it sailing again. Another right on.
2 shots on goal for the Rangers.
2 shots on goal from the other side of that. Now let's see if they can do that when the goalie's pulled.
Oh, Dory almost throwing one there as well.
5 seconds left in the power play. Rangers are back out. Babcock comes on, and Connell comes off. And Doring right to Connell.
Great pass.
Connell now on the attack up the middle. Connell can... Connell's drew a penalty from the Wild. Will get a penalty for interference. Let's wait for the call.
Watch the retaliation.
Yep. Very disciplined, but that would be interference. I missed a sign there. Was that interference, or did he call that hook?
I think he called a hook.
Okay, all right. Not that it matters. Rangers are now on the power play. McDonald's taking the face off. Face off. Back to Connell. Connell to Babcock.
Oh!
Babcock, long shot. Chichikoi.
Good tip there.
Coy battling it out. McDonald comes to help out. Starts coming out with it. McDonald now with it. McDonald trying to get out. Takes a long shot. Tries to hammer it in. Takes a few shots. Oh, and McDonald takes a shot. Good discipline by the Rangers on that, but I would like to think that in most places that should be a penalty.
Especially because it was late. Normally I would say, the battle's still going, sure, but because it was well after she had backed out of the area.
And she usually backs up pretty quick once the whistle's blown.
Yeah.
Okay. The Wild send it all the way down the ice. Race is on. Staub now with it. Staub tries to chip it up to Coy. Wild takes a long shot. Back to Connell now. To McDonald. McDonald now with it. McDonald chips it in over into the Wild zone. In the corner. Being challenged by Coy. Coy Connell now in the corner. Connell tries to bring it around. Coy now with behind the net. Coy trying to stuff it. He can't make it happen. Not going to happen.
I think this is a set play by the Rangers to get that puck in deep and try to cycle it back and forth behind the net.
Egelton now, cross ice pass to Staub. Staub to Connell. Connell was sitting on the blue line, takes a long shot, deflected wide. Back in the corner. Wild tries to send it out. Egelton to meet at the blue line. Egelton now. Egelton moving forward. Showing a lot of patience and moving forward. Oh, tries to go upstairs.
Great effort.
Good try.
Wild's trying to get it out now. 8 minutes left in the third period. Wild now with it. Wild with it. Great back check by OJ. OJ Worrell stops that play from happening. She shut them down real nice. Here comes Wolcott now. Wolcott takes a long shot.
Bench minor
For what?
for the coach.
Looks like we're having a quick argument here.
Two in the box now. Looks like you're giving Egelton a penalty or no? I'm still kind of confused what's going on.
Babcock is going in now.
I think you're right, Derek. It's a bench minor, but I'm not sure what they're.
What's this one?
Yeah, that would be an unsportsmanlike bench minor. I think it was one of the players.
Someone on the bench said something. And now we're changing it up again.
Well, they only had 4 out there. So they gave them offsetting penalties, it looks like.
Offsetting penalties? Oh, there's still 12 seconds left in this other power play. We're going to have to be seeking some explanation for this afterwards.
I'm going to have to go back and look at the replays.
The Rangers weren't even, or the Rangers coaches weren't even sure what was going on in that one.
There's Wolcott now with it. After
Great play by Wolcott.
So this is still fairly mysterious.
Yeah, I think it's a 5-minute, just a 5-minute misconduct. So Babcock will be able to go in, and maybe a 2-minute misconduct.
I thought we were refs said 5 minutes.
Because right now we're 5-on-5 again, so with Babcock in the box. Cross ice pass to Jonkus. Jonkus now, great move. Jonkus moving forward. Gets disrupted from behind. There's Wilcott trying to make the move forward. Jonkus now powering it in. Lots of fancy stick work going on down there. CC Irvine comes out with it. Irvine gets knocked down. The Wild still working on the corner. Wild now trying to come out with it. Wild carrying it through the neutral zone. 7 minutes left in the third period. It's stopped by Wolf. Wolf to CC. Rangers making a quick change. There's Wolf battling it out. Putting a lot of pressure on the Wolves. And there's Doring now with it. Doring's going to carry it right over zone. Doring through the neutral zone. Doring in over the blue line. Doring making the move. Long shot. Off the net. Upstairs. Wolf picks up off the board. Gives it to Torres. Torres takes a shot. Gets deflected. Doring almost gets it in. Bartholomew tried to pop it in there too. Loose puck tonight. Wolf is there to meet it. Wolf chips it back in. Torres now battling it out. There's Doring now. Doring comes up with it. Doring with great hands. Doring gets knocked down. Puck comes down. And the Wild send it all the way down the ice, and that'll be coming back. Some great opportunities there.
Yeah, the Rangers are really starting to turn it up.
Puck's dropped in the Wild end. Puck is coming down the ice.
13. Lucky number 13.
13.
I'm only watching it later. Yeah, talking to people last week.
I'd like to welcome all the viewers, all 13 of you from across the country. I think the furthest one will be from Hants County, Nova Scotia. I'm pretty sure we got viewers in Owen Sound, Nova Scotia. Probably some places as far away as Kitchener, Ontario. Again, we're broadcasting live from the Dan Snyder Memorial Arena, located in beautiful Elmira, Ontario. Come for the hockey, stay for the maple syrup. Plays going out here. Boyd Connell. McDonald now tries to get shut off. Oh, couldn't get it off. Wild tries to get it out. McDonald keeps it in. Staub now. Here comes Nia Staub. No Staub just outplaying them.
Oh, wow.
Making the move. Looking for a second for the night. Couldn't get it off. Back checking by McDonald here. And Wild get a shot off. Dombrowski makes the cover.
What was that place you were saying had the really good wings? Was that Strikers?
The Wings? Yeah, Strikers. Great place for wings.
Been there a few times.
Here we go. Run away. Wild trying to make some happen here. There's 4 minutes, 52 seconds left in the third period. Rangers lead 2-1. Wild now with it. Wild making the move. Wolf interrupts that little play. Oh, the Wild tries to take back to the D, but it's under their end. Cross ice pass. Wild in over the blue line. Long shot towards the Ranger net. Egelton now tries to chip it out to CC Irvine. Puck goes sailing across the ice. Net by Wolf. Wolf buying herself some time. Puck goes back down the night. Net by Wolf. Wolf's getting tied up there a little bit. Here comes Wilcott. Wilcott tries to chip it out. And the puck just goes outside the blue line. Gets picked up by a fresh player from the Wild. And Egelton now with it. Egelton cross ice, dumps it, and that'll be coming back.
That might allow Babcock to get out of that penalty box. Maybe. Not there yet.
If the ref remembers.
Not sure what time she went in there, and there's no notice on the clock there. 3 minutes, 41 seconds left in the third. Kitchener Lady Rangers leading the game. They're 2-1. Puck's dropped. Taylor now with it. Here comes Taylor. Taylor chips it up. Past Bartholomew. Puck goes into the wild end. Woolwich now with it. Woolwich back behind. Loose puck there. Bartholomew. Here comes Nastop. Couldn't keep it in. Doring now with the loose puck. Doring passes up to Taylor. Goes past Taylor to Bartholomew. Bartholomew backs into the blue line. It's back there. And Woolwich Wild now trying to get it out. Taylor keeps it in. Great play by Taylor. Taylor now trying to get it deep. Push it back to Torres. Torres now chips it back to Staub. Staub now moving it forward. Staub takes a long shot. It's blocked. And puck gets deflected out of the zone. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left.
What do you guys think about Canada's chances on Thursday against the US for a rematch?
Well, that's gonna be a heck of a game.
Really depends on who the U.S. is actually going to be able to have on the ice. Matthews and both good tucks right now. Quinn Hughes potentially plays if another defenseman goes down.
I saw today Charlie McAvoy is playing.
Yeah, he went to the hospital for whatever reason with his injury.
There's McDonald. McDonald takes a long shot. Goes nowhere. Backs into the neutral zone. Over to Egelton. Egelton now tries to get Connell. Gets chipped into the boot.
Rangers are really activating all their players. Notice there that McDonald was picking up for the defenseman who had stepped in there. Rangers are doing that on both sides of the ice pretty consistently now. Really started to try to confuse the Wild players as to who they're supposed to be picking up.
And that comes down to some smart hockey, knowing where having some situational awareness of where everybody is, right?
Absolutely.
Patricia Coy now with it. Coy to Connell. Connell back to Coy. Coy tries to chip it in. Chip it around. And a little shovey.
Ref just lost sight of that puck because it was actually loose in the crease.
Well, the goalie lost his stick too.
Yeah.
I think he's just trying to avoid any unnecessary roughness.
Absolutely.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes, 3 seconds left. This line is a little different than what we started with. Loose puck through neutral zone. McDonald putting the pressure on. McDonald comes out with it.
Good battle.
McDonald chips it back into the Wild zone. Lots of pressure. You got to keep it down the send. I would suspect that the Woolwich is going to be pulling the goalie. Egelton know that. Oh, she started to go, but they don't have control.
Yeah, poke check by Egelton there.
Egelton takes a shot.
And obviously the Rangers can hit the net from distance.
Yes. It's down the neutral zone. Puck's still in the neutral zone. The Wild puts it back in their own zone there for a D-to-D pass. Back to another D pass. Tries to bring it forward. Gets interrupted by the Rangers. Loose puck. Let's keep watching that goalie. Rangers managed to send it back into the Wild zone.
This is perfect though. The Rangers, or the Wild haven't been able to get their goalie pulled because they haven't got into the offensive zone.
Here's Jonkus. Jonkus tries to take a shot. Comes off there. And
here she goes.
There she goes. Goalie's pulled. 49 seconds left in the third period. 6 on 5. Jonkus
Kitchener
now
has a
good.
few empty net goals, don't they?
Few. That's Wolf battling it out. Out front. Again, the
That was
goalie
another
lost
one
it.
where the puck was loose. Dombrowski reached for it, but it had been poked away.
So we'll take that.
We're all
whistle
squared
stoppage.
up on that end now.
Yeah. We'll take that stop. 30 seconds left in the third period.
Wild are calling a timeout here.
Looks like, yeah, we should be playing some
Yeah.
Jeopardy music, I think, for that.
Looks like Babcock's stuck in the sin bin for
They must have given her a 10. Because I don't think there was 5 minutes left.
They never put any time up on the board, so they probably just lost track of it.
Oftentimes, the people running the clock will be told what time she's allowed to leave that penalty box.
So the Wild called that timeout. The face-off will be down in the Kitchener end. One team will walk away with the thrill of victory, and the other with the agony of defeat. Puck is now came out over the Ranger bus. We're coming back down in the Ranger zone. 24.8 seconds left in the third period. The Woolwich Wild and White have pulled their goalie. We're down to the few seconds here where it's all the marbles. One team will experience the thrill of victory, the other the agony of defeat. And there's Doring now with it. Doring now chips it up the boards. 13 seconds left. Doring going deep, trying to chase it. Cross ice pass by the Wild. Wild still trying to get out of their zone. McDonald's, the Rangers trying to keep it in. And that's
Valiant effort by the Wild, but
Yeah, very good game all around. Other than the unfortunate situation with Babcock sitting in the penalty box, that was great all the way.
we're not exactly sure what that was all about, are we?
no, I'll have to ask coaches later on.
So Kitchener Lady Rangers come out victorious over the Woolwich Wild, 2-1. After 3 periods of play here in the Dan Snyder Memorial Arena in beautiful Elmira, Ontario. Join us next week on the Rob Egelton YouTube channel when the Kitchener Lady Rangers take on the Mount Forest Rams at Grand River Arena at 9 p.m. on Friday. And that'll be the first game of the divisional playoffs, game 1. Thank you so much for viewing. On behalf of Rob Edmonton and the Rob Edmonton YouTube channel.
Brought to you by Xbot Go.
Yeah, brought to you by Xbot Go.
Thanks, guys.
That was a lot of fun, guys.
Thanks,
We'll
everyone.
see you Friday.